been doing the Real Talks for a little while. What are you learning from doing these videos when you put them out there in the golf world?
You know what? That's an interesting question. Like, I don't feel like I'm learning anything. It's just like a chance for me to like vent all of this weird shit I be thinking. You know, I'm glad that I have like an outlet for it. You know what I mean? Like I was talking to, like I got an agent now, you know what I mean, big time. You know what I mean? It was like, yo, do you want us to plug you into this analytics software so you could kind of see what's happening on the metric side of it, like with your engagement, so you could kind of see what things are resonating with people? I'm like, bro, I just want to like get this shit off my chest. And then like if people like it, they like it. If they don't, you know what I mean? It's like this is just like my little like open diary, you know what I mean, in a sense. And so I haven't been like learning this much, but what I have been enjoying is like the community that you're able to build around like authenticity and like just expressing yourself, right? Like the people that I've been talking to, like, if when I be out and people stop me like, oh yo, I follow you, you funny. I'm like, bro, like that's so dope. Like I'm meeting this person because like they rock with my thoughts. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, there's a lot of like power and beauty in that. So I'm appreciative of that component of it. But
This is a good example of that, because without those videos and your presence, I wouldn't know that we would hit it off, or that I'd enjoy having a conversation with you, right? But I watch the Real
yeah,
Talks and I go, this is a guy that I'm going to appreciate his opinion regardless of what he has to say. But you're right about
yeah,
that
yeah,
authenticity. I think that's what people are really connecting with what you're doing.
right.
Is I can tell you're just saying it how it is, and you're saying what you actually feel about what's going on. I mean, I'll confess, you're one on Tiger this morning, and
Yeah,
everybody calling, going immediately to, he must be high over the weekend.
right,
I
right.
think I was one of those people. You called me out, man. That you were
It's
spot
just
on.
like, and I'm not saying that he was or he wasn't, right? Like I just try to look at it from like all angles. Like I just like to, circle something before I, try to formulate an opinion. But I don't understand how, we don't look at, everybody's in a rush to have like these hardened opinions on things, right? And I think that like that's kind of the way the media conditioned us. And so like all that I try to do when I put content out there is like unpack it and like let's look at it from a different angle. Like let me just throw some other alternatives out there. Like none of this shit might make sense, but it's like at least it'll like put another question in front of you that should make you question your previous beliefs, right? There's all types of explanations for why Tiger looked a certain way, or like, why something XYZ could have happened. It could have been like the fucking squirrels from the Progressive commercials in the middle of the road, like that. You know what I mean? Like we don't know, like we really just don't know what happened, man. So like I just find it a little bit insensitive, especially around somebody that did so much for the game, bro. You know what I mean? To rush and try to dethrone them every single infraction. You know what I mean? And that's like something that I don't know where golf is going to take me and the opportunities that it's going to present me, but like I want to present myself as a human. Like I'm not no guy. Like I got fucked up opinions and fucked up family members and friends and like, you know what I mean, all this other stuff. Like I make mistakes, I drink, whatever, I smoke, I do all types of crazy stuff. So like, I think that like to not give somebody the opportunity to be human and to not empathize with them on those levels, it's kind of like, bro, who are you to like judge this man? He's done more than you could do a second lifetime. But you're gonna you're gonna make this knee-jerk opinion about like all of these complexities that he's going on. I got 20,000 followers on Instagram and can't keep up with a day-to-day. Like, what must he be going through as the greatest golfer of all time? You know what I mean? Like the things that he must be navigating. And like it's just a lot of insensitivity, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's that arc of the hero too, right? I mean, we were all
Yeah,
those of us that grew
yeah.
up with Tiger shaping our golf lives, which I was 100%. I wrote a little blog yesterday about the first time I saw Tiger in person, and how it was just
Mm-hmm.
like life changing. Golf was never
Right.
the same to me after that. I think we were all just so that 2019 victory, man. It's just we ride and died with him because we had been through it or watched it, and
Right.
he was it almost to me, and my wife said it when we were sitting on the couch. It's like, dude, the man is happy. And I stopped looking at Tiger kind of as the the athlete, more the human, like you're saying. He's a person with
Right.
feelings and family and all the
Right.
same stuff.
Right, man. Right. And it's just I empathize with athletes. Like I spend time with, like my boy that played for the Yankees and like, just getting just to meet different ones and talk to them. And it's like, it's different. Like a lot of people think that it's a privilege to like grow up your whole life and just be great at something and to always have the world kind of pivoting and revolving around you. Damn, I should have held that cough. I promise I'm all right, y'all. I promise I'm all right. But
You have been
but
traveling.
relax, dog.
You're good.
Relax.
You're good. You're good.
Digitally distanced. But no, like, you think that it's such a privilege to grow up like that, but it deprives you of so many things and experiences that I don't think enough people empathize with. Oh, he's got everything. Like why, man, he's an asshole. He won't respond to this. Or he won't give my son a pair. He won't autograph it. He won't show up to this. And it's like, bro, like these people are like deprived of normalcy. Like like the things that you take for granted, like when you get so frustrated and it's like, yo, I just want to go to my favorite restaurant, chill out, eat, whatever. Like they can't do none of that shit. There's no escape. People waiting for them with camera, people walking up to them and infringing on their day-to-day. It's like they lose so much access. And if they rub one person the wrong way, how does that person try to like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's so many things to navigate when you have higher levels of success. I'm like, man, dude, like y'all, we all need more empathy and like kudos to Tiger for like trying to navigate ways to be more human and be more accessible. And looks like he's trying to like tap into his emotions more, like spend more time and be open about his relationship with his son and stuff. And I'm like, bro, these are major strides from somebody who was so private. You know what I mean? And it's like,
I do know what you
y'all
mean,
fucking
because
it up. HBO out there trying to fuck it up, make him go back into a hole. I'm like, boy.
I haven't watched that yet. I don't feel like I need to, because I basically have followed everything about Tiger since I was 12. But
Right.
you're not a fan.
Not a fan, dog. Not a fan. It was just like, you watching Fast and Furious, and then it's like somebody hit they Nas boost too early. You know what I mean? And it's just like that's what HBO did. Like y'all would have just waited, dog. Y'all could have probably put together a very compelling, comprehensive piece of content. And
because the journey's not over, is what you're saying, right?
it's so far from over, man. It's like far from over. Like the impact of this dude, dog, is like you have no idea what he's capable of if he just wakes up one morning and makes a decision to do something different. Like he could literally wake up one morning, do a 180, still has a captive audience, resources, a network, youth and vigor to like go do whatever the fuck you want. He could call LeBron, he could call Obama, he could call Chris Paul, Steph Curry, he could call whoever the hell he wanted and make whatever the hell happen. And you gonna try to tell his story like that, like, you know what I mean?
That's a
It's
good
just
point.
like so short-sighted, bro.
I think I that's what I found most uplifting about your message for Tiger, and your most recent Real Talk, is that he, yes, it's a bad injury, and yes, it's going to be a tough comeback, but this ain't the end. There's so much more. Everyone's acting like it's, nail in the coffin. It's not.
Right. And
That made me
I
feel
think
good. That made me feel better.
and bro, like I was saying, it's his right leg, dog. Like your right leg is like, you just post up on that shit and get off of it. Like it's not, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not. Now, if it was a left leg injury, I would be a little bit more concerned. You know what I mean? But I still, if Tiger want to figure out how to play golf on that leg, I still feel like he could go win at Augusta if he wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's fine. And now it's almost like Tiger got a reason to like play in less events, like gear up for important events, and just like focus on other things that he wants to accomplish, like in and around the game. You know what I mean? Mentorship, his son, philanthropy, stuff like that. I'm not gonna speculate on it too much, but I just think that the world is still wide open for the impact that Tiger will.